Already, though, Ronhaar is round that corner. This is a big charge from Pim Ronhaar. Can he get back in touch with Eli Iserbyt and get a Dutch win on home turf? He might be leaving it a little late because Iserbyt is not too far from hearing the bell, which will signal 1 lap to go. And there it is, turning right. He can see the finish line and the bell will be ringing. There's the bell. Comeback race for Eli Iserbyt. And Eli Iserbyt is looking to add his name to the list that includes Niels van der Putte as former winners of this race. And looking very much like he will do that. But let's keep an eye on Pim Ronhaar. He is just turning into the sand that we've seen Eli Iserbyt at the other end of. So they're on the same beach together at this point. I think when we cut back to Iserbyt, he might already be just running out the top end of the sand as well. That's an early dismount for Pim Ronhaar there. I don't know whether that's bad choice of line or tiredness, but it's one of the earliest dismounts and runs I've seen so far from him. Slightly more gradual ramp here that takes its way left and right to take him further up into the trees. And you can see Pim Ronhaar at that point. And Ronhaar there, whether he likes it or not, his subconscious will have seen Iserbyt and made some... Oh, yeah, there you go. So that he looks back across the course to check on the whereabouts of the man chasing him, Laurent Sweeck, of course. And I'm not sure he actually would have seen him in that next swoop either, because he has got a decent lead over Laurent Sweeck. And Eli Iserbyt getting closer to the finish line right now on this final lap. This is a long stretch. It starts to lead him. He's looking over his shoulder too. I haven't seen a smile from him just yet, but the Belgian champion knows he is headed towards his first win of the season. Eli Iserbyt takes the right-hander, and the Belgian champion, after starting his season with a stamp on a rear mech, he comes back today at Heerderstrand to stamp his authority on the race. He's back, Eli Iserbyt. Taking a lot of stick the last couple of weeks, some would say rightly so, after losing his temper in round 1 of this exact cross series at Beringen. But he's come back today to stamp his authority on this, and he will be a big favourite for that European title in 1 week's time. Great ride by the Dutchman on home turf in 2nd place. And he points to the crowd too as well. Pim Ronhaar with a fantastic ride in the colours of the Valois Trek Lions in black, blue and red. Best Dutchman on the day. And then Laurent Sweeck, who in the end, by the looks of it, had ceded that 2nd place to the Dutchman and will come in for 3rd. Sweeck, of course, already a winner in this series from Essen, and comes in today in 3rd place. He will be back tomorrow, of course, for the race in Overijse for the Super Prestige Telenet series as well. There'll be a little bit of a wait now until Niels van der Putte, this man, comes in 4th place, quite a bit further back as well. In the end, Sweeck lost a fair bit more time as well, 48 seconds down on Iserbyt come the finish. Van der Putte climbing up onto the level ramp, which eventually takes him towards the finish line as well. But Iserbyt, well, that's how you come back from a 3-race ban, isn't it? With a win, and a comfortably well measured out win as well for the rider who loves kicking hard in and out of the corners on a fast course like this. Might not be the fastest on the long straights, but can kick hard again and again and again